Welcome to video number 2 of the garden series, another one on cucumbers. And this one is really, I've been making this for, what, 40 years or something, yeah, old. So Martin Yan in the 70s had this television show on PBS, Yan Can Cook. And he came out with an accompanying book called Martin Yan, I think. Yeah, something like that. But anyways, it was really good. And it was my first, like, really getting into any kind of ethnic cooking. So I've been making this salad for a long time. And it's a Sichuan cucumber salad. And it's just really different than, unless you're, from there. It's different and it's delicious. And I'm going to share it with you today. So let's get right at making this beautiful Sichuan cucumber salad. What we're going to do is we're going to take a large cucumber, cut it in half, and we're going to cut these halves into about 3/4 inch pieces, roughly. And in each one of these pieces, we're going to very thinly slice to about here, so they don't fall all apart, but I'll show you here. What we're doing is we're making cucumber fans. Like that, just about like that. And after we salt them, then they'll open up nicely. Our next step here is take about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and salt these liberally and let them sit over a bowl for a ½ hour. So now let's make some chili oil. All I'm doing is heating up a small pan here, and I'm going to add 1/2 cup. This is much more than you're going to need for this recipe, but you can save it for other things. About 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and let that heat up real good. And once that starts to shimmer, dance around a little bit, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of red chili flakes. And I think that's good. That was, what, 10-15 seconds. I'm going to turn off the burner and just let it steep for a while. And I'm just going to strain this oil into a little cup here. And that's all there is to it. Here's all the ingredients for the dressing for this fabulous Sichuan cucumber salad. I've got 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. We're going to use 3/4 teaspoon of the chili oil that we made. I've got 3 big garlic cloves minced, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and here's where I vary from the Martin Yan recipe. Martin authentically uses Sichuan peppercorns. I substitute those for pink peppercorns in mine. I don't know if you've ever had Sichuan peppercorns, but they numb up your lips and your tongue. It's like being in the 70s again. So let's put this dressing together. I'm heating up my small pan here again, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Let that heat up for a second. Then I'm going to add our garlic and our Sichuan peppercorns. Sorry, pink peppercorns, because I don't want to feel like the 70s again. Just going to stir this around and just wait till I start to smell that garlic and pepper and turn off the burner and take it off the heat. Once that's cooled down, I'm going to add my sugar, my rice vinegar, my sesame oil, and 3/4 teaspoon of that chili oil that we made. And give that a good stir. And that's all we got. It's going to be delicious. With the pink peppercorns I use, you could use Aleppo pepper or maybe a chili flake, anything you want. Or you could, go balls out and use the Sichuan peppercorn. Have fun. Now, it's been a ½ hour that these been draining. And you'll see they've let out a little bit of their water, their juice. And I'm going to rinse these good under cold running water. Let that drain a little bit. Then I'm going to dry these with paper towels and show you how I plate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these down on a nice platter and just fan them out as best I can. You put them down however you think they look the prettiest. If I ever offer a class on plating, I suggest not taking it because I really suck at it. But once you get your cucumbers laid all out, then we're just going to pour this dressing evenly all over. And you want to impress your friends with something from the garden. How are you going to beat that? A beautiful Sichuan cucumber salad. Well, there you go. Sichuan cucumber salad. You got to enjoy it. It's just super, and it's super easy. You can buy all those ingredients in any supermarket today, and it'll be worth it. Trust me on this one. I sure hope you enjoy it. We'll see you again with more garden videos.